Let's talk about something you've probably felt, but maybe couldn't put a name to. We're not here to discuss typical sleep schedules. Instead, we're going to dive into a blueprint for the mind, a mind that truly comes alive in the quiet of the night. This is what we call nocturnal cognitive architecture. So, let me just ask you this straight up. Think about it. That moment, deep into the night, when a kind of unique clarity just settles over you. Is that when your mind is at its sharpest?
If you're nodding your head right now, listen closely. What you're experiencing, that's not a bug in your system. It's a feature. And that's the whole idea here. This isn't a problem that needs fixing. It's a powerful, even strategic choice your mind is making.
So let's completely reframe this whole thing. The night, it's not just the end of the day. For some of us, it's a new territory for the mind, a mental frontier. It's quiet, it's vast, and we're about to explore how the brain goes about colonizing this incredible time space.
It all starts around 11 p.m. You feel it, right? That constant stream of emails, the calls, the notifications, it just starts to trickle to a stop. The background noise of the day's obligations finally begins to dissolve.
And then, as we hit midnight, something absolutely crucial happens. That part of your brain that's always on, the one tracking social cues, managing how you come across, navigating all those little interpersonal dynamics, well, it goes offline, and all that energy is suddenly free. And here we are, 1 a.m. The outside world is silent. Your internal social manager is taking a break. The mental frontier, it is officially open for business. This right here is the perfect state for deep, focused work to really begin. So what's the first major advantage of this mental frontier? Well, it's all about how it lets you use your most valuable resource, your attention. I mean, just think about the daytime. Our attention is completely fragmented. It's getting pulled in 100 different directions by all these demands. Every single one is like a little tax on our cognitive bandwidth, a constant, low-level drain on our focus. But at night, all of that static just disappears. It's like a radar screen clearing of all these countless little blips until there's just one bright central signal left. All of your mental energy can now be channeled into this one single powerful beam, deep problem solving. Okay, but why? Why does this preference even exist? The answer might actually go way back to our evolution, and it could explain why some of the most analytical minds actively seek out this quiet frontier. You see, the standard 9-to-5 workday is basically a relic. It was designed for collective external tasks. Think farming, factories. But the modern analytical mind, it has totally different needs. It thrives on internal exploration in new kinds of environments. And let's be honest, a completely deserted timeline at 2 a.m. is about as novel an environment as you can get. This brings us to one of the most desired states in all of psychology, the state of flow. As it turns out, the night provides a pretty unique gateway to getting there. And here is the key insight. Flow isn't just being free from interruptions. It's being free from the fear of interruption. Think about that. True deep immersion is only possible when the probability of someone walking in or your phone buzzing drops to basically zero. The dead of night is the closest most of us ever get to that kind of certainty. And this just lays it out perfectly. The night naturally takes care of steps 1 and 2 for you. It gets rid of the external noise, and it kills the chance of being interrupted. All that's left for you to do is step 3. Engage your mind and let those deep processing loops run completely free. Okay, let's go even deeper now, down to the neurological level. What is actually going on inside the brain during this night shift that gives it such a creative and analytical edge? So as you get later into the night, the brain's rigid gatekeeper, the prefrontal cortex, it actually starts to relax its grip. This allows for more distant, more non-linear connections to be made between ideas. Concepts that seem totally unrelated during the day suddenly start to link up, and that's where true creativity and abstract synthesis happen. This quote just nails it, doesn't it? Once the daily tasks are out of the way, the mind isn't just solving problems anymore, it's expanding. It's building entire worlds in those quiet, abstract spaces. And, there's a real biological reason for this sustained focus. For a lot of nocturnal minds, there's a delay in the release of melatonin, the sleep hormone. This lag creates a biological window for these long periods of intense analytical endurance, long after most other people's minds have faded for the day. And the difference is just stark. Look at this.
While the typical daytime brain's capacity has totally plummeted by 2 a.m., the nocturnal brain is operating near its absolute peak. This isn't about willpower. This is about your fundamental biological wiring.
So, if you feel your focus sharpening as the moon rises, don't fight it. Recognize it for what it is. This is your mind finding its optimal operating state. This is your cognitive architecture at its most powerful. So the next time you're awake while the world is asleep, remember this. They might be dreaming, but you are building. The frontier is wide open. The only question is, what will you create?